about the fact that she doesn't want to do this anymore?
I mean, like I said, the bills ain't gonna stop coming in.
I'm tired of being groped, the rude comments, propositions.
They need to put him in that outfit and see what happens.
Stripped of their pride on the next Jenny Jones.
Well, here's a scenario that describes the couples on today's show. She says, honey, I hate my job. I hate the hours. I hate the working conditions. My feet hurt. I don't care about the money. I just want to quit. He says, no way, you're not quitting. Get back on that stage and take your clothes off. That's right. Today, you're going to be meeting women. Meeting women today who say they are being forced to work as exotic dancers by their husbands and boyfriends. Our first guest is ready to quit dancing and get a 9-to-5 job, but her boyfriend is forcing her to continue so she can buy things for him. Her name is Deja. Come on out here. Everybody okay? All right. We talked before the show. You said you're really serious about wanting to quit. You want a 9-to-5 job. Okay, why do you want to quit? What don't you like about your job?
Well, what I hate about the job is I hate the men all over me. They ask me, can they have sex with me? I just look like a sex object. But my boyfriend actually wants me to dress like this. He asked me to wear this on the show. He wants me to dance so that I can pay for gifts for him.
What are you buying? What are you buying for him? What kind of gifts?
Cars, jewelry. He likes different things. I mean, he just wants to be a pimp, really. That's what he thinks he is. He thinks he's a pimp.
Wow. Your hope, go ahead. Yeah.
Does he have a job?
Yes, he's a dancer, too.
Oh, he's a dancer,
too? He's a female, I mean, he's a male exotic dancer also.
So y'all work together?
Yeah, we work. No,
well, have him get his own money and take care of you like that?
I work. I do most of the work, and then he likes to just sit home, or he likes to go with me to the club.
What's the biggest thing you ever bought him? The most expensive thing?
Corvette.
A Corvette? But you're... Okay, yeah.
They need to put him in that outfit and see what happens. That's what they need to do.
What's his name, by the way?
His name is Casanova, and he thinks that he is a Casanova.
Okay.
He really thinks that he's a Casanova. He really does. He has Casanova written on his arm. He has clothes with Casanova on it. He thinks that he's a Casanova. That's exactly.
You're really serious about quitting.
I'm serious.
You actually went on a job interview.
I went on a job interview, and I got the job, and I don't know how to tell him that, but I'm going to give up.
What kind of job?
A bank teller.
Wow.
Well, if you do want to marry him in like 20 or 30 years when you can't dance like this, what is he going to do, dump you then?
That I don't know. Actually, I think it's a phase that he's going through because, I make so much money. Maybe it's just that he's not used to having those nice things that, I do have. So maybe that's...
Why aren't you buying the things for yourself?
I do have. I have a nice house, a nice car. I have all of those things.
And you're willing to give that up to be able to quit?
Yeah.
And he's holding you back.
I'm sick of the guys looking at my breasts. That's all they look at when they see me. They see breasts. That's all they see is breasts.
I think he only allows you to do, you only allow him to do what you let him do. So if you get married, it's only going to get worse.
Well, I want to look at it. Maybe if we get married, he might realize that he loves me and it's not about money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell him it's not about money.
But you're buying him cars? You buy his clothes?
Yeah, I buy him
What's
clothes.
he wearing today? Did you buy what he's wearing today?
He asked me to buy him the outfit that he wore today. I'm be honest, I bought the outfit he wore here
well,
today.
let's see what he's wearing today. Casanova, come on out here. Is that a tattoo? What's that tattoo on your left arm? Can you get a close-up of that?
Casanova.
Casanova.
That's my tattoo there.
Why'd you call yourself that?
I don't know. I thought it was probably more along the lines of the type of person that I am.
Uh-huh.
My style.
So you think you are a Casanova?
Yeah, my style while I'm a dancer, that is.
You know she wants to quit.
Yeah, but, you know, to me, I don't think that that's really the good thing for her to do. I think she really should, I mean, with a body like this, I mean, come on, what else can she be doing? You know what I mean?
Well, she could be a bank teller.
Yeah, that would be a perfect job for her. She'd be around money. Perfect.
So what would happen to your relationship if she quit? She wants to quit.
Probably, you know, it'd probably sink.
It would sink?
Probably.
Oh, Deja, you don't want to hear that.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Him dancing is not a problem.
No, it's not.
Well, don't you should make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Can I call you Cass? I don't know what to call you. Cass?
You can call me Cass. Yeah,
Cass.
that's good. Yeah.
Okay, Cass for Casanova.
Yeah.
Don't you make a lot of money? You don't make enough money for yourself?
Yeah, I make good money, but I mean, there's some other things I'm trying to do, and every
Do you
little
love
bit...
this woman?
Well, he
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
First of all,
Let's hear the conditions under which you love this woman.
First of all, you know, it takes time to develop love. You understand what I mean?
How long have you been together? How long?
We've been together for 3 years.
3 years?
3 years,
How much
yeah.
longer do you need to develop?
Well, see, we have problems as well, which, you know, she don't really, you know, you don't really know about. We have problems, you know, that's probably keeping me from falling in love with her. Her jealousy is one thing, you know. I have a problem
Are you
with that.
jealous, Deja, when he dances?
I'm not jealous, but I think he takes it too far. I think he thinks that he's a Casanova, and dancing is one thing, and, you know, dancing is really just one thing. That's what we do. We go out there to dance. You know, I don't
If you could have your dream, would you both quit?
Yeah, we would both quit.
And get married and have a family?
Get married and have a family.
Yeah. Do you know, Cass, that she wants to be a bank teller?
Yeah,
Do you know that she actually went and applied for the job and got this job?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay.
But, you know what?
Would you go out with a bank teller?
Yeah, I would go out with a bank teller. I won't have a problem with that.
Would she make enough money?
My thing is this, Jenny. You know, women have done this for so long. You know, they meet these guys, they meet men who are businessmen, they're lawyers, they're doctors, and they're with these guys for the money. We see it on TV all the time, you know what I mean? And they're making out, nobody says anything about that. But when the roles are reversed, when a man is in that same position, he's looked down on as a pimp or something like that. I'm no pimp. I'm just making money like women make money. You understand?
Okay.
I'm going by what I have.
When you pick the woman you want to be with, what do you base it on? You're not going to be with just any woman, right?
No, I'm not. I feel as though that a woman has to have just as much intelligence, if not more, than mine. She has to have a career. She has to have some kind of income coming in. I don't want a woman that's got her hand out all the time.
Don't
Every
you
time
make
we go out to dinner.
Make a lot of money? You're a good-looking guy. You're a dancer.
Sure, I make a lot of money, but I don't feel like I should have to spend it on every woman I meet. You know what I mean? I feel as though that if I meet a woman...
Why should she spend hers on you?
Because she wants to be with me. If she enjoys being with me, these are the things I want.
I don't spend all of my money on him.
You spend a good part of it.
Happens
but he does for me also. He thinks that he honestly thinks that he's just a Casanova.
You're acting like you're God's gift to women, and you're not. You're just making everybody sick here. I think you should go out and get a real job.
I don't think that's true. First of all, I don't feel as though I'm God's gift to women. I just take care of myself. I keep myself in shape, and I try to look good.
I take care, so that's basically...
we both take care of me. You know what I mean?
If you're a dancer, Kat, you know what happens. At clubs, you know the guys try to touch women. It doesn't bother you the guys are trying to touch her?
No, it's because it's her job. It's her profession. And this is the way I met her. When we met,
Deja,
this is what she was doing.
Deja, do you think he cares about you?
Do I think he cares about me? I say if he stopped being a dancer and he settled down like I did,
You're making excuses for him. He's not showing any reason. He's not showing any reason to believe he cares about you.
Yeah, that
How do you feel about her? Tell her right now, before we take a break. Tell her how you feel about her, really, in your heart.
Really, I do. I do care about you. You know what I mean? And wait a minute. I do care about you, but we have some problems. We have some problems because of your jealousy. You know, and I'm really the kind of man that I don't really like to be.
So the problems probably wouldn't be keeping you there, except the money is.
Well, I mean, I got used to a good thing.
That's my analysis. Well, anyway, we'll take a break and come back with a man who says his girlfriend can quit dancing once he graduates from college. He's 39 years old. Be back.
How clean is your laundry? The Gain Ultra 2 Show and Smell Challenge finds out. Hi, I'm the Gain Man. What's your name?
Hi, Darla.
You've tried Gain Ultra 2, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Well, tell me about Gain. What do you like about it?
I have 2 girls that play sports, that clean their clothes.
Do you have some clean laundry you can bring us so we can smell how clean it is?
You want to come in?
What do we have here, Darla?
My children's uniforms.
What did this look like before you washed it in Gain Ultra 2?
Pretty sweaty and dirty.
Well, let's see if it smells as good as it looks. Oh, Darla, that sure smells fresh. Darla's laundry passed the challenge. Will yours?
Is destiny foretold? Is the future determined? Can the fates be altered? Call the Psychic Advisors. Gifted psychics are waiting now. Call for real samples. Hear about love, money, dreams, hopes, desires. Call for real psychic samples. Psychic Advisors are waiting. Call for real samples now. Psychic Advisors. Adults over 18 only. Call for real samples.
You put your heart into all you do, from the way you love to the things you choose. Big or small, you give your all. Moms like you choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Jif's peanuts are deep roasted to bring out more fresh roasted peanut taste, more than any other leading brand.
Moms like you choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Choosy moms choose Jif.
Finally, there's a multivitamin you know is working. One that actually helps you feel good. New Vitasana Gel Caps. A complete vitamin formula that's completely different. Vitasana is a scientific blend with pure G115 ginseng in easy-to-swallow gel caps. That healthy, vital feeling, you've always had it. Rediscover it with Vitasana, the multivitamin you can feel.
Did you have an affair with your daughter April's boyfriend?
It was a one-time thing.
How can you look your mother in the face when she's seduced your man?
There are 4 sisters?
Yeah.
She's been with all 4 sisters' men?
Yes. You're a poor excuse of a mother, and you're pathetic.
They're there. I don't have to go out and look for them.
I want to know if you're like a doorknob. Whoever knocks, everybody gets a turn.
A mother's seduction on the next Jenny Jones.
Tomorrow. Are you upset because your teen daughter dresses way too sexy for her age? If you're tired of seeing your teen daughter in tight skirts, Daisy Dukes, and bra tops, and you want to make her over, call us at 312-836-9459. You have a question for Casanova?
Yes. I like to know, what do you spend your money on?
I spend my, you know what I spend my money on? Me.
Can you be more specific?
Specific?
Specifically.
I buy property. I buy clothes.
I understand that she was buying those things for you, your cars, your clothes.
Yeah,
well, what I'm basically,
but I really think that I made him, to be honest. You know, when I met him, he didn't have as much as he had, and I was just helping him out.
Don't you feel used, Deja? Don't you feel used?
Well, you know, to a certain extent, I do feel used because a lot of men are not appreciative to a good woman like me.
I think you need to wake up, smell the coffee, and get rid of the freeze-dried.
you know what? The whole thing about it is this: if she's happy, you know what I mean? That's all that matters.
She's not happy. She's not happy. Let's look at some photos of Deja. We also have one picture of Cass. There you are, with your. Some of that money must go to a gym, right? You go to the gym and work out.
It does.
Okay. Let me introduce our next guest. She says she wants to quit dancing, but her boyfriend says one of them has to work, and it's not going to be him. Her name is Cheyenne. Come on out, Cheyenne. You've been dancing a long time?
Yes.
How long?
No.
Just recently?
October.
Okay.
October I started.
And why do you want to quit?
I'm tired of being groped. I'm tired of the rude comments. I'm tired of propositions.
Did he ask you to start?
No, we were separated when I started this.
Now, this is just to explain the relationship. You were married for like 18 years. You divorced.
Right.
Now you're back together.
Right.
Right? And he says you have to work now. And what's he doing?
He's going to college.
Okay, he's 39 years old, right?
He's 39 years old.
And so what's the understanding? You're working until what? He gets his degree?
Right. Another year, at least another year.
Does he know you don't like it?
Absolutely.
But can't he work part-time, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
But he won't. Well, let's ask him why. His name is Terry. Come on out, Terry. We're off to a good start.
What's that?
What, Cass?
I like that.
You like that? Yeah. What was your message there to the audience? Okay.
We don't care. It's like,
all right.
I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
But you know, you are studying. It's a great thing. If you're going to get a degree in computers, that's great. But even teenagers that go to college work part-time.
Teenagers live with mom and dad. Hold it. Teenagers live with mom and dad paying bills. I've got 2 kids in a household. It's a little difficult.
Okay, you go to college?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a college student.
I'm happy for you.
I'm a psychology pre-med. I have 4 jobs. I teach aerobics. I work retail.
Do you have a child you have to watch at night?
No, I don't.
Oh,
and
well,
I don't
okay,
leave
that
my
makes a big
parents.
difference
You
then.
can get your dad up, give your wife some respect, and go out and get a job.
She gets a lot of respect. You guys, you're wondering why psychology. Hold it down. You all thought for years, all you women, you screamed and yelled for years about women's lib. Men should help in the home. Hey, I do the dishes, I take care of my son, and I do my studies.
Good for you, but you know what?
You know,
Your
she's
wife,
earning it. I did it for 18
she
years.
doesn't want to do that. If you...
You know what? I've had jobs I didn't want to do, and I worked overtime
Were there
because we
people
had bills to
groping you?
pay.
There's people groping. There are men groping your wife, and you're okay with that?
What's that?
There are men groping your wife, and you're okay with that?
The club is real clean. They occasionally try. Yeah, sit down.
I'm sorry, but I don't think any of your other jobs had people grabbing your butt and doing all this terrible stuff. I mean, how can you stand your wife, like, doing stuff? She obviously doesn't like it. Whatever.
I hate it.
I know she doesn't like it, but it makes good money. It pays the bills. It's a temporary thing, and that's the way it goes. That's just the way it is.
Nah. You couldn't... How many hours are you studying? How many hours a day?
Engineering physics, it takes quite a bit. Okay?
Yeah, so how many hours?
3 or 4 a night.
Not enough.
Plus, I have my son to watch. He's 8 years old.
Here's an idea. Why don't the time you're watching the son, why doesn't she watch the son and you can work?
And what, make $5 an hour? We have bills to pay.
Maybe you should be dancing.
Hey, I could do that. If we had an area, in our area club, hey, I'd be rocking, man. All right? Wouldn't be a problem.
What's that?
This statement is for Terry. Terry, I'm almost 46. I'm a full-time student at St. Xavier University. I work full-time at Michael Reese as a nurse. I have 2 grown sons, 2 grandchildren, and an 8-year-old daughter at work. At home with you. Thank you. And still making it.
Do you have a husband that's working?
I am a divorced woman. He left me 18 years ago. I've been doing it on my own. Thank you.
Jenny, I think he needs to try it for a while. I want him to try it for a while.
Not a problem with that.
Not a problem with what?
I want him to try it for a while. I want him to do it.
Do you want to give us a sample?
I want to sit home and watch
Come on.
Hey, you got to have money.
You want to give us a sample? We'll tell you if you have a career.
ain't paying no money anyway.
Maybe staying in school is not such a bad idea.
Hey, that's
Absolutely.
what I'm saying.
And when he is out of school, based on personal experiences, chances are he's going to walk.
Oh,
you are
no,
being
we've been together
used.
for 19 years.
You are being
You don't know what you're talking about.
used.
Are you really? How close
was
are
I
you?
used for 19 years? Excuse me? I don't think so.
Terry, you do care about she's your ex-wife, but she's your wife of 18 years. You do care about her.
Right, we're being remarried next month.
Okay, so she's your
bet.
wife essentially,
You bet.
right? Okay. And you don't have a problem with men groping her?
I don't like it that well. Let's get that straight, okay? It's not something I'm going to go, hey, this is great. It's in the area we live in, that's the only way to make any money. She's
Have you gone to see her work? Have you gone to see her work?
Oh, I've gone to see her work several times.
Have you seen men maybe?
Yeah, in fact, I had to straighten one out one night. They reached up and grabbed her breast. Now, the bouncer caught him, shut him down, but I had to explain it in a little stronger terms to him that if he did it again, we'd have a real problem.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm tired of it, you know? He comes in there and he watches me, he sees these guys grab me or whatever. The bouncer's there to do their job, but it puts me in a position to where I feel I'm caught in the middle between a regular customer that pays $300-400.
And we can't change your mind today or make you see that there must be another way.
No, not
Nobody
at this
can
point.
see why you can't get a part-time job.
It wouldn't pay the bills. What, $3-4 an hour? Where we live, $6 an hour if you've got 15 years management experience.
That's what I've had prior.
You cannot pay the bills on that.
I have had
People
15
have to eat.
years management.
It's a short period thing. It's only going to last for the next semester through the summer. Now, I'll work this summer, okay,
Good,
while
then she
school
can
is
quit,
out.
right? She can quit.
And I'm taking
No, she's going to stay working. We'll bank it for the next semester.
I'm taking
You're
a
saying she's going to
$6
stay?
an hour job.
What would happen if she just said, Terry, I'm quitting tomorrow. That's it. I'm done.
I guess we'd deal with that if it came up. Right now, I couldn't say.
I'm taking a $6 an hour job soon.
How about next week?
That's a good possibility.
You think you'd lose him if you quit? Would you lose him if you quit tomorrow?
No, I don't think I would lose him. It would cause a major conflict in our relationship.
But you'd be happier.
Now. Oh, I would be happier.
Maybe your happiness is more
you
important.
don't know that.
All right. Okay, let's take a break. We'll come back with a man who says his girlfriend can't quit dancing. She can't even take time off. Who would pay the bill?
Whoa, a beeper service for $1.99 per month. How did they do that?
I bet they got one of those super secret stealth satellites that like circle Uranus, you know? Or maybe they got like a space monkey with a tinfoil hat on. Or remember when I got that feeling in my mouth you could hear that country music station?
Uranus?
I don't know, maybe Neptune.
Hey, for $1.99, who cares how? Call 1-800-BEEP-199 and ask how much. Plus, trade in your working beeper and get a new one for just $19.95. Wow.
Uranus.
We're on the air with Bud Bash of Personal Mortgage, who's providing free estimates on home equity loans. George from New York.
My home is worth $125,000. I have $78,000 left on the mortgage and owe $7,000 in credit card and other bills.
Well, I'd estimate you could refinance your first mortgage, pay off all your bills, get $15,000 in cash, and have just one low monthly payment.
Bud, where do I sign? Call 1-800-DIAL-PMC for a fast estimate on a home equity loan. Next caller.
If you've been hurt in a car accident or any kind of accident, you need a lawyer. Our lawyers can help you get money. Call the Lawyers Group. To be connected with a participating lawyer or law firm near you, call toll-free 1-800-677-2020. Your lawyer gets paid only if you collect money. So if you've been hurt in any kind of accident, call 1-800-677-2020.
Attorney advertisement, not a law firm or a referral service. Speak to a lawyer now for free.
Montel gives you more in May.
They're lonely ladies who came to us and said, Montel, please, please help me find the love that got away.
I want to grab him, hug him, and never, ever let him go.
Well, guess what? We found their old boyfriends. The rest is now up to them.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just touched him. Yeah.
Rekindling old flames. Are you married or are you single? On the next Montel. Today at 2, right after Jenny Jones, only on UPN 9.
Did you have an affair with your daughter April's boyfriend?
It was a one-time thing.
How can you look your mother in the face when she's seduced your man?
There are 4 sisters?
Yeah.
She's been with all 4 sisters' men?
Yes. You're a poor excuse of a mother, and you're pathetic.
They're there. I don't have to go out and look for them.
I want to know if you're like a doorknob. Whoever knocks, everybody gets a turn.
A mother's seduction on the next Jenny Jones.
Tomorrow. have a big-breasted family member who dresses too sexy? Or are you a big-breasted woman who's always dressing sexy? If you want to tell someone in your life that she's too big-breasted to wear those sexy tops, call us at 312-836-9451. Come to a live taping of The Jenny Jones Show.
I've heard excuse after excuse after excuse.
To attend a free taping, call 312-836-9485. Our next guest says she has had it with the clubs and the long hours and would work 3 jobs if she could quit dancing, but her boyfriend says that's not going to happen. Her name is Timber. Hi, Timber.
Hi.
How long you been doing it?
2 years.
Yeah. And then why did you start?
Well, actually, I started modeling, and then I actually pulled him into the business. I was telling him that
your manager. He's your manager now, more or less,
right? Yeah, he manages me right now.
So you're both. This is like your livelihood for both of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
What happens if you quit?
I get a job. I get a real job.
Yeah. What would you rather be doing?
Actually, 3 weeks ago, my former boss, I was a secretary for his company, he called me and asked me to take my job back, and that he would double my salary, and that his office has never been the same without me.
And that's what you want to do? Why do you want to quit so much?
Huh?
Why do you want to quit so much?
I don't know, just the men groping and offering you money to go home with them. And the thing is, I appear in clubs all over the country, and men will come up to me and say, because I'm so pretty and I'm blonde, that I'm airheaded or I'm uneducated. And that's just not true. And they say to me that that they just had a different idea of me.
Yeah, so they're misreading you, and you say you're smarter than they think you are.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, ladies. You all expressed the desire to quit. Why don't you just gather up the courage and do it? Because obviously you don't need these guys to validate you. You know, you're very successful women on your own.
Well, my situation is different than all of them. My man does not take my money. Okay?
Well, you are smart.
That's right.
He does all this himself. The money that I bring into our home pays for our new Dodge, pays for the rent, pays for the groceries.
Maybe you don't need a new car right now, though.
Why? We had one for 19 years. Every 2 years we had a new one. Thank you.
Okay. Well, at least it's true, though, Timber. You say that you keep the money. Are you saving money? Because if you're making good money, you should have...
I told you, he manages me. I pulled him in this. I told him what I was doing. And he said he would go on the road to manage me so that people wouldn't take advantage of me in this, because they do. They will take advantage of you.
Does he travel with you?
He travels with me. He talks to my agents.
Does he watch you work?
Huh?
Does he watch you work?
He actually helps me work.
Yeah.
But he got me incorporated. He got my own website, started for me, my fan club.
So he's doing a good job.
He is doing things. I'm just so tired. It's like 1 minute I'm on the road going to one gig to another, and then I don't get a break in between. Sunday,
what does he say when you say, does he know you really are serious about quitting?
I think he does now.
And what does he say? What is his response?
He just thinks it's because I'm so tired, and that it's just, this week I'm just a little fed up with it more than usual.
Just a phase and you'll get over it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny, I don't think it matters what these ladies do. I don't care if they're bank tellers or dancers or strippers. They're going to let people take advantage of them.
Okay.
Nobody takes advantage of me.
He says, his name is Kevin, he says he has quit his career and sunk a lot of money into your career, and he says you're not about to give it all up. Come on out. So, you quit everything? And
I quit everything.
What were you doing before?
I was a certified welder.
A welder? Make good money, though, as a welder.
Yeah,
you could go do that again, right?
Well, you start out as a start out brand new.
Yeah.
You have to go find a job, which, you're talking, anywhere from a week to a month at least.
To find a job?
And, our bills don't stop coming in.
Well, what kind of bills, how many bills could you have? If
we got like almost $6,000 a month just in bills alone.
For what?
Well, just because you stop dancing doesn't mean we have costumes ordered for shows. We have a brand new truck.
How much for a costume?
Huh? She spends almost about $500 to $1,000 a month in costumes.
Let's look at some pictures for a second. Here are 3 photos of Timber. not in a lot of costume here, and still...
No, that's...
Where's... What kind of costume costs $3,000? I mean, I don't...
That's not my costume.
No,
that's
but
just
what...
regular.
Oh, she does feature dancing, okay? So she does pyrotechnics. She does, you know, a total show where it's like a, you know, like an off-Broadway show, but in a strip club.
Well, see, I've been in magazines and adult films and things like that. I started
films
this,
too?
yes, and I brought him into this with me.
But dancers apparently make a lot of money. Is she making enough money, Kevin, for you?
Oh, yeah, she's making more money than...
Is she making as much as she can be?
She's, like, slowing down a lot now. I mean, she's talked about, you know, every time that...
You think she's not trying hard enough?
Yeah, every time we have a talk about this stuff, it seems like next week the money goes down lower and then lower and lower.
What about the fact that she doesn't want to do this anymore?
I mean, like I said, the bills ain't gonna stop coming in. If both of us worked a job, you know, a regular job, we would still not have enough money to pay for all of our bills that we have.
How much do you make? How much can you make in a night, Timber?
1,000 or more.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can
so 6 nights you can pay off $6,000 worth of...
I also get so much, thousands of dollars just to appear in clubs. Plus whatever
But you're
I make
willing to
in
give it
tips and
all up.
autographs and all that.
You're willing to give it all
Yes,
up.
I'm tired of it.
If you can make that much money, it doesn't make sense that you could pay off all your bills
There's
in like
more
a
to me
month.
than just my body and,
yeah.
you know.
But tell me that.
Yeah, but you can stop the clock.
When we come back, he says he wants his girlfriend to become a stripper because it will improve their sex life.
1-800-US-LAWYER. We fight for your rights.
1-800-US-LAWYER is the number to call 24 hours a day for any kind of accident.
Car accidents, accidents at work, slip and fall accidents, accidents by a doctor or a hospital.
Remember, this is a free call. That's 1-800-US-LAWYER.
What's that number again? 1-800-US-LAWYER.
What's that number again?
1-800-US-LAWYER.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. With Oxford Medicare Advantage, you can now get better health care benefits than Medicare and a Medicare supplement combined for no monthly plan premium.
I'm absolutely delighted with all the Oxford Medicare physicians, from the primary care physicians to the specialists.
Doctors that took care of her actually saved her life.
With Oxford, you get 100% hospitalization coverage, unlimited doctor visits, emergency care benefits, a prescription drug benefit, and more.
There are no premiums with Oxford. It's just unbelievable.
The only time I ever filled out any form for Oxford was when I first joined.
When I contact Oxford, they treat me like a person.
Call now to get your free information about Oxford. And the Consumer's Medicare Handbook is also free just for calling.
Every day, I recommend Oxford to friends and family.
If you want a company that takes your health as seriously as you do, then Oxford is the company.
Call 1-800-327-3700 for your free information. Forbes magazine calls them the computer generation. Young entrepreneurs like Corey Boswick.
I just wanted to have my own company and be my own boss.
Corey started $1 million business.
I wanted to learn about business as well as computers, so I went to DeVry for my degree.
The computer generation. Forbes says it's shaping the economic future of America.
Make the right choice. It's the land of opportunity.
For a higher degree of success, call DeVry, 1-800-247-7800.
On the next Jenny Jones.
You don't like the way she looks.
She says that I look like a vampire.
She'll take my lunch and say that I don't need to eat it because I'm already fat enough.
They've talked about you from head to toe.
And I just want them to stop.
Now it's time to declare war on the bullies.
Look at yourself. You're ugly.
And I like myself.
Why do you have to go hurt her?
Bullies. Enough is enough. On the next Jenny Jones.
Wednesday. Are you married to a man who treats you like a servant, but you wouldn't have it any other way? Are you a woman who knows your man is controlling and chauvinistic and it doesn't bother you at all? If your man expects you to cook and clean for him while he goes out partying and you agree with him, call 312-836-9453. Guest says her boyfriend thinks if men are going to look at her, they might as well pay for it. Her name is Rhonda. Come on out, Rhonda. So So, Rhonda, you are not a dancer, not yet.
No,
He
and I'm
thinks
not going to be
He
a
wants
dancer.
you to be.
Yeah.
You know, he says by the summer you're going to be dancing.
I don't think so.
What do you do? What kind
I'm
of
a daycare teacher and a hairstylist.
So, okay. So, he wants you to make more money. What's his argument? What argument is he using to get you to dance?
Well, he says that I'm a very, very pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
I have a nice figure. And
do you dance for him? Is that what?
No, I don't dance for him.
Okay. So why do you feel strongly about not wanting to dance?
Because I don't care for men touching me.
Mm-hmm.
The way these women say that the guys touch
That's what
them.
they all say.
Care.
Yeah.
I don't care for that. And
how would your family
I get enough attention with my clothes on, so why do I need that attention without?
Okay. You know, one of his arguments is he says it'll improve your sex life if you start dancing. Do you
say that again?
He said it'll improve your sex life.
I'm doing just fine.
Okay. Let's ask him what the problem is. Then his name is the Nubian Prince. Here he is. Okay. Well, I think we know what you do for a living. Well, that explains it. You're a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we, you call yourself the Nubian Prince?
That's right.
What would you like me to call you, Mr.?
You call me Nubian.
Nubian. Okay. Okay.
A lot of women call me Newbie,
All
but
right,
you know,
it's the
cool.
Noobster. So what, you know, she doesn't want to dance. I mean...
Oh, she's gonna dance.
No, I'm not.
She's gonna dance.
She says she's not going to dance.
She dances around the house, so she might as well get paid for it. I mean, Jenny, look. Look at that, fellas. What's up? What's up, son? Is it like that? Look at her. She's sexy like that. She's fat like that. She should be making money like that, you know? Get the dollars out.
What if
You have to. Here, okay?
What about the fact you heard the rest of the show? The women say the guys are groping and touching. That wouldn't bother you?
You know what?
Yes, it would.
When we go out in the malls, we're out in the clubs and everything, and the guys are looking at her, we got a saying in the business. If you ain't tipping, don't touch. If they gonna look, they might as well pay for it.
And it's okay if they touch. It's okay with you. It's okay for you if they touch her, as long as they're paying. Wow.
Oh, nobody's gonna touch me.
First of all, I think that the young sister right here with the red saran wrap on, Deja, and this young lady right here. First of all, you talk about the dirty men that's approaching you, but first, when you respect yourself, then maybe others will respect you. When you expose yourself like that, you cause a lot of attention. And this beautiful young lady right here, I respect that in you. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you got to make other men respect you. If you respect yourself first.
You see her up here, you come into the club to see her take her clothes off. These guys down here offering her dollars.
See, I don't want to share my woman with other men. You up there looking like a bottle of red hot sauce and trying to talk.
She's talking about Deja.
You know what? That same brother that's talking about that, he be the same one paying his cash money to see them breaks. You know what I mean? Don't front, because I know you like it.
I got to take a break. When we come back, I want to ask you how it's going to improve your sex life as she starts dancing. We'll also meet a past guest whose husband was forcing her to dance, and she's back with an update.
Tonight at 10, after Good Behavior on UPN 9 News. When the state shuts down one of its largest mental institutions, what happens to the patients?
It was almost like she was being pushed out.
Does this put them and your community at risk?
I think the state has broken its promise.
The I-Team's Mike Taibbi investigates the latest government cutback that's turning mental patients out.
She jumped off the bridge and died.
Ready or not, Join the new team at 10. Tonight, after Good Behavior, only on UPN 9 News.
UPN's back-to-back Tuesday is... It's prom night, and Mo's got a mystery date. Does this mean the end of Mo and Q?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Then, prepare for a close encounter of the absurd kind.
We are not alone because the mothership is in the hood.
It's a special episode of In the House, guest starring
Emmanuel Lewis.
Tuesday at 8, only on UPN 9.
Excuse me, buongiorno. My goodness, can I have some more steak with my fat there?
Who are you? This is Pathmark Preferred Beef. It's all hand-cut and hand-trimmed. And there's a double your money-back guarantee, you know.
That's a good-looking piece of meat.
Beef brings out the animal in him. It's beautiful. Well, you're not a vegetarian, are you?
No.
Get your double shot of that Bundy love with back-to-back episodes of Married with Children. Weeknights at 6 and 6:30, only on UPN 9.
If you've been seriously injured in any kind of accident, you may be confused about your rights. Some insurance companies may say you don't need a lawyer. Some are quick to offer a settlement in their best interest. Before you sign something you don't understand, call the Injury Helpline. Talk to a lawyer near you for free, one who will explain your rights. The insurance companies have lawyers working hard on their side, and so should you. Call now and talk to a lawyer for free. Call 1-800-537-1880.
Invasion, Tidal Wave, The Shining. You've seen the other network's events. Now UPN dares you to experience something even more intense.
God.
The ultimate invasion.
I gave you permission to experiment on these men.
A tidal wave of pain.
It's running out of time, so you do.
A shining example of pure evil. Lethal injection, a special burning zone.
Tuesday at 9, only on UPN 9.
On the next Jenny Jones.
You don't like the way she looks.
She says that I look like a vampire.
She'll take my lunch and say that I don't need to eat it because I'm already fat enough.
They've talked about you from head to toe.
And I just want them to stop.
Now it's time to declare war on the bullies.
Look at yourself. You're ugly.
And I like myself.
Why do you have to go hurt her?
Bullies, enough is enough. On the next Jenny Jones.
Wednesday. We have a question for the Nubian Prince.
Yes, I would like to know how you call yourself a prince when you're asking your queen to go out there and expose and stuff like that. All y'all some busters. Y'all some straight-up busters. Y'all need to get some business. Women, y'all need to get more respect for yourself, because I'm going to tell you, what you compromise to get, you're going to have to compromise to keep. That's what my grandma told me.
I might be a buster, but I ain't
standing here. What do you want to say?
I wanted to say it's obvious that money doesn't bring happiness, because if it did, maybe Deja and Casanova would be a lot more.
Hey, man, we're
not happy.
We happy.
And secondly, Deja, you don't need to go into the banking industry because you're already an ATM machine.
What?
But you need to go into banking because she's already an ATM machine. She's just giving money out like a ready teller.
Oh. That's an interesting way, yeah.
I was going to say, you know, except for Rhonda, the men are dragging the women around. The women are following around. You guys are nothing but knuckle-dragging, primitive slime. It's the 90s. Get a job. It takes two incomes. I'm expecting maybe any day. It takes two incomes to survive. Don't
this
leech.
one income can make more than you two incomes.
Get up and
incomes.
get a J-O-B.
Don't be jealous.
Job.
Don't be jealous. Hey, Jenny.
It's different for them.
Hey, Noob.
It's a totally different situation for them. He works for me.
I take it.
Okay?
Timber.
He doesn't take my money.
So if you're the
It is
boss,
my
then
money.
you can do what you want to do, so quit.
Yeah, but when I had him quit his job, I did put him in a predicament.
He has a skill.
He quit his job to do this.
But he can get one back.
I know he can, but I'm just saying, I've been trying to convince him of that too.
As much money as
I
you
don't have a
make.
bad
But
relationship
Timber, Timber, if you make $1,000 a night, if you make $1,000 a night, in a month you can pay off any possible bills you have. You can quit, get a day job, you can go back to welding.
No more costumes to buy.
Yeah, really, I'm serious. Yeah, Noob?
Jenny.
I'll quit tomorrow. So, Noob, how is this going to improve your sex life if she starts dancing?
See, I'm a very erotic person, especially in bed. I like to try new and different things.
But why should I have to go out there and show people what I know how to do? You know,
once you get in the business, your mind
starts. Why should I let people see that? They don't need to see that.
Yeah.
Why should I let them see that?
But she can be erotic. She can be erotic, too, and not be a dancer.
She might as well get paid for it.
But she ain't getting paid for it.
But then, too, Jenny, see, like, she's wearing this Guess, and she likes wearing the Versace and all that other stuff.
I do like the finer things.
It comes out my pocket.
Yeah, well, don't we all? You know?
It comes out my pocket.
Hey, it's like she should have two incomes.
So she's not worth it.
She makes okay money, but all she can do is, you know, pay her condo and everything. Then
She's
I gotta...
not dancing. She says she's not dancing.
Oh, she don't dance.
No, I'm not.
Trust me.
All right, come back in 6 months.
Put it like this.
Okay? Come back in 6 months.
I've got other women to dance for me. She'll do it too.
That's right. He's gonna be a pimp like him. I don't need a pimp.
Ask her how many women I've gotten to dance already. I have.
Rhonda.
That's what he is.
Jenny, I have about 5 ex-girlfriends working for me right now.
So why are you with him, Rhonda?
5 too many.
Why are you with Newbie?
Why is she with me? Why is she with me?
Okay, we gotta take a break. Be back.
Now you can connect with a psychic anytime you want just by dialing. Find out how. Sample our psychics. It can change your life. Yes, now you can connect with a psychic anytime you want just by dialing. Psychics for love, psychics for money, psychics for fame, fortune, or power. Find out how. Sample our psychics. It can change your life. Adults over 18 for entertainment only.
Allure magazine asked its readers, what's the best shampoo and what's the best conditioner? 2 questions, 1 answer. Pantene Pro V. Allure readers agree.
For hair so healthy it shines. They teamed up to win back their lovers. They might end up losing their hearts to each other.
Whoa!
Meg Ryan, Matthew Broderick, in a comedy about the battle of the exes. Addicted to Love. Rated R. Starts Friday, May 23rd everywhere.
I thought it was the flu. It wasn't.
It burned when I urinated. I thought it was a one-time thing. It wasn't.
I had pain, a discharge, and a sore. I thought it was another yeast infection. It wasn't.
These are symptoms of genital herpes, a condition that 1 out of every 6 Americans has. Call 1-800-498-3366 for information. While there's no cure, doctors have treatment options. Herpes thrives on ignorance. See your doctor.
1-800-US-LAWYER. We fight for your rights. 1-800-US-LAWYER is the number to call 24 hours a day for any kind of accident.
Car accidents, accidents at work, slip and fall accidents, accidents by a doctor or a hospital.
Remember, this is a free call. That's 1-800-US-LAWYER.
What's that number again?
1-800-US-LAWYER. What's that number again? 1-800-US-LAWYER.
There's a big cover-up performed by millions of people every day. People who have ugly nail fungus. It turns nails' colors, makes them thick or brittle. But now you may be able to go barefoot without embarrassment. With more beautiful nails, healthier, clearer nails. You see, nail fungus lives deep under the nail at the base. That's why it's so hard to get rid of. But by calling this number now, you'll receive a free video and learn how it may be possible to get beautiful, healthy nails back. Because today, your doctor has effective treatments that attack the fungus right where it lives. So call to uncover the truth about nail fungus and get your free video on nail care and treatments. The sooner you call, the sooner you may be able to go barefoot without embarrassment.
If your life story is better than fiction, or if you have a show idea that you think is truly unique, call The Jenny Jones Show at 312-836-9456. Our next guest here is Melissa. She and her husband Chip were on our show called Oh Mama, You're Pregnant, So Stop Dancing. She was upset because she felt Chip was forcing her to continue dancing. Let's take a look.
I started dancing right after I met him because all his girlfriends before I met him were exotic dancers, and I didn't feel pretty enough or good enough to be with him.
Well, how do you feel about dancing at all?
I don't like it at all.
You shouldn't do it. You should never do something like that if you don't want to do it. Does he know that?
I know, but if I don't do it, he's going to be out there watching other girls do it.
Do you know that she is not comfortable dancing?
Yeah, but I mean, we can't pay the bills, you know, with just my...
He even lets me go out with customers, you know, and I just... this one man, I don't know, he's infatuated with me or something. He gave me $3,500 for a car. He gave me $1,800 bedroom suite that we sleep in together.
Does he know you're married?
No.
She tells him we're separated.
He thinks we're separated. And he goes along with it, you know? I mean, if he loved me, he'd say, no, Melissa, you know, this is how it's going to be, but he don't.
Do you think, I'm not trying to take up for the other women, but at least they're doing it because they want to do it. You know, you're nothing but a glorified pimp, and you're prostituting your wife.
I remember that show. You really didn't want to dance. You were living a lie. These customers were calling you at home. You had one guy that thought you were separated. He gave you furniture and money, and Chip was going along with it. What happened when you left the show?
Well, right after we left the show, we were ready for divorce. And
he was up. Why was he upset? Why was Chip upset?
Because he wanted me to continue to do it because of the money. But after the show, I never danced again. And the only man that I take my clothes off for is him.
I remember you were living like you had a lot of rent and expenses.
Yes, and we cut our expenses. And, you know, now we're living off his salary alone, and we can make it.
Because you're pregnant.
Yes.
And you have another child, didn't you?
Yes.
Now you can stay home with the kids?
Yes, and I love staying home with the children. He loves me staying home with the children.
Oh, that's so great. Let's bring Chip out here. Come on out, Chip. I love this. This is after the show. You were shaky for a while, and then it was okay with you if she didn't dance. What changed it for you? What clicked with you on the show?
Well, I mean, just seeing how, you know, unhappy she was, and I just wanted to make her happy. I didn't feel it, you know, I shouldn't have pressured her.
Has he changed? I remember on the last show, he wasn't affectionate, and has he changed at all that way?
Yes, he has very much. He's more affectionate. He's ready for this baby to be born just like I am. At first he didn't, you know, he didn't want another child, and now he's real excited. We both are, and we're just ready to have a happy family.
Sometimes when people come on the show, they don't hear what somebody's telling them until you come on here, and all of a sudden saying it in front of witnesses has an impact. There is something that Chip wants to say to you right in front of the world here today. What do you want to tell her?
Melissa, you know, I love you very much, and I'll make sure that you never have to go on this stage again.
We'll be right back.
UPN saved the best laughs for last. Get ready for a night of back-to-back season finales. We're talking comedy cliffhangers. With special guest 101 Chihuahuas. And the moment you've been waiting for, Eddie with no hat.
Damn, really?
Plus, one of your favorite characters will die. Laughing, that is.
Tonight, beginning at 8, only on UPN 9.
Prepare for the season finales to end all season finales.
Red alert.
At UPN, we didn't just save the best action for last. We saved the most intense.
My God.
First on the Sentinel, Allison must protect a young girl with a deadly secret.
Picture an energy source so powerful that it can make nuclear arms obsolete.
Then, Voyager's crew risk it all against the Borg.
An invasion.
And an enemy even more powerful. It's 2 hours of back-to-back action that won't back down.
Wednesday, beginning at 8, only on UPN 9.
We listen.
You're disabled. You can't work. You need your Social Security disability benefits. You paid into the system, but now when you need them to pay you back, they won't listen. Don't put up with that.
We listen to you.
We'll tell you if we can help, and we'll send you a free copy of our newsletter, plus our Social Security disability booklet. Call 1-800-66-BINDER. We're Binder and Binder, the only national Social Security disability advocate.
She spent the last 8 years in a coma.
Tell me what your parents told you.
I can't remember anything.
On the season finale of The Sentinel, Ellison must protect a young girl with a deadly secret.
You want her to die?
A secret buried deep in her memory. A secret she will be kidnapped and tortured for.
You killed my parents.
A secret that could kill millions.
Picture an energy source so powerful that it can make nuclear arms obsolete.
The season finale of The Sentinel.
Wednesday at 8, only on UPN 9.
Come to a live taping of The Jenny Jones Show.
I've heard excuse after excuse after excuse.
To attend a free taping, call 312-836-9485. If you're in a situation like any of our guests today, if someone is forcing you to dance and you don't want to dance, we'd love to have you on the show. Number's 312-832-4180. And Chip, I want to ask you if you have any, what do you want to say to these guys? Because you were where they are.
Yeah,
What's your advice to these guys?
If you really loved and cared about them, you would do anything and you would sacrifice anything.
Okay.
If it works for you, it's great. It may not work for us.
Oh, Terry. Terry, can I invite you back? Terry, let me invite you back in 6 months. Would you the whole panel come back in 6 months? We'll see who's dancing and who's still together.
Hey, there's not a wedding.
Okay?
There's not a wedding if I
Let me
don't
just
stop
leave the
dancing.
women with a message from me as another woman. If you are doing something you don't want to do for somebody else, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. As a woman, my feeling is don't compromise your standards for someone who probably wouldn't do the same for you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all very much. Transportation provided by Chicago Limousine and Sedan Service. For transportation to your next social event, call 312-726-1035.
On the next Ricky Lake, our guests today say that their relationships with family members have deteriorated to the point where they no longer speak. Today we have brought families here to give them the chance to settle their differences and to start over.